all about it? Have you had any change of mind since our last meeting? Any reconciliation of thoughts, perhaps? I've given you plenty of time to think. During the time you've spent here, by now you may have seen the foolishness of trying to stand up against something that you'll have a harder time stopping than you think. See, darling, the playing field has shifted. You think that your people will be able to destroy my followers at ease and remove the threat without a doubt. However, something you haven't yet taken into account is the small problem that we're slowly infecting your resources. You think your town is so mighty. No, how could rats possibly pose a threat against humans so much bigger and stronger than them? That's the thing. Humans far overestimate themselves and underestimate us. We found even more ways to get into houses and food storage areas without even being detected. It's a beautiful thing, really. Humans eat food to stay strong and functional, and little do they know it's that exact thing that's causing discord within them. You and your people can't seriously expect us to use the same boring tactics again and again. No, in war. And although great strength usually reigns superior, if countered by a more unpredictable strategy, can easily be overcome. Your people will die with or without your help. They won't stand a chance against the tests of time. Soon we will infiltrate every household, and our disease will ravage everyone within. And I suggest you take up my previous offer sooner rather than later. We can keep you alive for now, but the longer you hold out, the more symptoms you'll show. I can tell you're already experiencing a fever. You continue like this, and soon you'll develop a cough. Perhaps we'll even see your fingers and toes turn black, and when you start coughing blood, well, we all know what that means. Nothing you do against us now will have any impact. My best bet by now is that a large majority in your village already have it without even being aware. If you join us, we can speed up the process and make it faster. But I suppose you enjoy watching your town fall apart at a slower rate. I bet an elongation of suffering sparks something deep down within you. A sort of morbid pleasure. People watching their loved ones wither and weaken with every passing day until they fade and finally realize that it's their turn to die. Starving and alone as not even the food can be trusted. How very dark of you. You're shaking your head, but I suspect deep down it's a yes. See, you've been wronged by them in the past, regardless of how little a thing or past things they may have done. I know it still plays on your mind now and again. I'm not going to ask so nicely again after this. I'm offering you your only chance of a happy ending in this situation. And if you can't accept it, then perhaps I'll just have to make you. I mean, think about all those times you've been alone in your room, crying because of something that's happened. No one there to comfort you. You deserve someone who understands what you need. And I can give you the affection you've so been craving. You say you feel anger towards me, hatred and rage for what I'm doing, and that's what I originally thought too, but whenever I delicately run my fingers along your cheek and lift up your chin to look into my yellow eyes, your pulse quickens. I notice you swallow as well. Perhaps you don't feel quite as hateful as you suggest. Are you just nervous around me, or perhaps are you something else? I used to be a scuttling rodent, something most humans may find repulsive, but now that I possess the body of a human male, something tells me you feel differently. And I'm seducing you, aren't I? The longer you spend with me, the more your desire for human contact grows. As the Rat King, I highly doubt you'd be able to find anyone else of my esteem, especially not in the village. But then again, you won't be getting that chance. You're mine. And even if you refuse, I'm going to continue keeping you anyway. There's no way I would let someone like you leave that easily. It's funny, you know. Since you've been here, it appears changes have been happening to the both of us. I've been getting interesting feelings recently. Ones I did get sometimes as a rat, but for some reason they feel stronger in this form, and although I was able to rid myself of them before, I seem to be having trouble this time around. I'm not really sure how long these feelings will last, but the unfortunate thing about them is that they get stronger when I'm around you. I don't know if this is a side effect. I haven't noticed before I took you, but the only way I can think to describe it is as a sort of fire, I guess. Man. Your skin is so smooth. Very hot and sweaty because of the fever, but I can still feel how soft it is. Oh dear. Touching you isn't helping those feelings I mentioned in the slightest. In fact, quite the opposite. The more I'm around you, the harder the flames burn within. And if I continue like this, I may do something we'll both regret, so I'll wait until you can accept your mine. Then we will both be able to give in to our instincts. I bet a part of you feels the same as me. You feel the need for some sort of release. I can give you that. I can give you anything you want if you say yes. Love and the destruction of your enemies. Anything that tried to harm you would perish. Would you like that? We can take on the world together, as we were destined to do. You feel it, don't you? The call within you. You so desperately want to join me deep down. The demon calls you too. They hold great power you can feel within. They channeled their energy through me when I became human. You could become more powerful too. You're starting to feel it. And even at the mere mention of the demon, Come on, let's be more powerful together. You follow me and I can make you feel ways you never thought possible. That feeling of power surging through every ounce of your body. You are being made an offer from something beyond this plane and beyond your existence. But still, you shake your head. You can't be serious. I'm offering you everything you could want, yet you're turning my offer down again. You see, that's hilarious because your time has run out. I've decided that you no longer have a choice. See, it's come to the situation where I feel that I've been waiting for too long. In fact, you wouldn't even be able to imagine. I was holding this off as long as I could, but I refuse to watch you suffer so unnecessarily for the sake of your village, which will eventually perish regardless. If you think me keeping you as you are is going to change anything, over there, you're a fool. I've seen you have already started coughing, and I know you will only continue to get worse and worse unless you let me do this. And I'm not like them. I'm not the kind of rat to stand by when there's something that so obviously needs to be done. And so, with that, I'm going to need you to hold still. No, it shouldn't hurt too much. Just a little nick is all that's required. Hey, stop moving around. The blade won't kill you, but if you keep moving so much, I may end up making a deeper cut and taking more blood than needed. There we go. It's better than I thought it would be. Now, interesting that human blood tastes so different to rat blood. Wow. I suppose you're going to be able to find out the difference for yourself. No one lied. No? Well, looks like I'll have to do it another way then. Bottoms up for me, I guess. Don't move. I don't know if it was just me, but I feel like you were almost trying to bite me at the end there. Oh, don't worry, I'm just messing. I know you wouldn't be that foolish. I'm only doing this for your benefit anyway. Surely you'd be able to see that by now. But I suppose if you wanted to draw your own blood from me... He's arrived. The demon. He's doing our best behavior now, and keep in mind that he won't be as forgiving of foolish behavior as me. So, if you wish to remain intact, I recommend that you be quiet.
Hey everyone, Someone with ASMR here. Guess who should be asleep but isn't? Definitely not me, no. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's been a while since I've last uploaded. That's mainly due to a couple of personal things, and the fact that I recently started uni. If you liked the video and are currently enjoying the Rat King series, do consider checking out some of the new Rat King merch we have over on Redbubble, where you can get yourself your own little Stercus, the Rat King, wading through a sea of his fellow rats. Oh my god, look at him go! I don't know why I made this, but you know, boy's gotta get to his darling somehow, I guess. Anyway, link in description below if you're interested. Have a nice day. Oh, I can't talk properly. Have a nice day or night and stay safe, everyone.